Massive Chum Bucket, the famous food at SAP Center, brand new starting this year. You got the Pop-Tart bits, you got the strawberries, you got the popcorn with the drizzle. We're gonna try it now, man. Here at the Sharks game.
Hey, Chum Bucket.
Chum Bucket, baby. Chum Bucket. Come on, he's gonna go Chum Bucket! He's gonna go on Chum Bucket! Oh my God! What timing! Oh my! It comes down to this. If LA makes it, we tie it. If LA misses, we win. Come on! Yeah! Sharks win! Sharks win! Asking! You're go! Let's go! Sharks win! Sharks win! Sharks beat LA! We missed it! Let's go! This team is special! Let's go!
Sharks, baby! How about those San Jose Sharks? It's a great time. It's a season to be jolly because those baby Sharks have been growing and growing and growing and have grown into full-grown adults, y'all. I love Macklin Celebrini. I love Will Smith. I love Colin Graff. I love all these players. Askarov. They're growing within the scope of our eyeballs, y'all. How about those Sharks? What a win. What a win. And what a streak that we're on right now. Let me tell you guys this. As I welcome you in to, I guess you guys can call it Sharks Post Game, Sports Weekly. I guess that's what this is right now. We are gonna talk some baseball maybe a little bit. Talk about some football as well. But the main topic of the show is gonna be about those baby Sharks and how have they grown up, man. And so yeah, enjoy the show. Sit back, maybe get a Chum Bucket while you're at it. Grab one of those little gummy sharks that they had last night. You know, as we here are in the show. What's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing well. It's a great season right now, holiday season. It's a great time to be jolly. I mean, what great timing. I got my cranberry juice. Guess it's great for this time of the year. I do want to give a quick shout out to my guy Callum McClurg, who recommended the Chum Bucket. I'll talk more about it in a little bit, but it was a wild experience. I'll tell you that about the Chum Bucket. But let's get into it, guys. How about those San Jose Sharks, ladies and gentlemen? The San Jose Sharks in front of 16,000 people at the Shark Tank. The San Jose Sharks defeat the Los Angeles Kings in a thrilling game where I was fortunate enough to be able to get to see that game in person. And by the way, guys, this is a post-game show. So, you know, I welcome any comments, any questions. If you guys want to join me on this post-game show, the link is right there. Right there. We'll be sending out the link shortly. But the Sharks beat the LA Kings with the final score of in a shootout. They scored a goal. The Kings missed all three. They win 4-3 over the Los Angeles Kings. You know what? And this continues a streak of great hockey that the Sharks have been playing recently. And, you know, you look at this team right now, they started off 0-4-2. Since then, they're 10-4-2 right now. So they've been playing a lot better now. And you can kind of see something is special is building in San Jose. I don't know if this will lead us to the playoffs. Like, I keep trying to tell people, look, with Michael Misa on the team, that was my famous quote, with Michael Misa on the team, the Sharks, I expect playoffs. And guess what? You look at right now, like we can score the puck. We can we're learning how to defend. Our goalie Askarov is playing at a really high level, and shout out to him. I mean, he's finally living up to his potential. But you look at it right now, like something special is brewing in the waters of San Jose. And when you look at this team right now, I was in the building last night, as you guys saw by those videos. I was in the building for Sharks versus Kings. And, it was an honor to go to the game because, when you think about the San Jose Sharks, you think about California, one of the most hostile rivalries and the best rivalries. Forget hockey for a second. One of the best rivalries when it comes to sports, especially in the West Coast, is Sharks versus Kings. I mean, that's like the Giants versus the Dodgers of hockey. So it was an honor to go to that game. I always wanted to go and take in a Sharks versus Kings game, having seen a lot of it on TV back in those days with Joe Thornton and Patrick Marleau and Jonathan Quick and those guys, Gibson and those guys as well. But to be able to be in the building, to be able to be with all the faithful that wear the blue, the teal, and the black, and be able to chant "Beat LA, beat LA, beat LA," and a game that had a lot at stake as well. Both these two teams are chasing the Ducks right now, and the Kraken for the Western or the Pacific Division lead right now in the Western Conference. It just was a throwback to the old days. It really was. And when you think about like the game and how it went, I mean, it went exactly how a Sharks Kings game typically goes. Like it very fierce. The Beat LA chants ringing all over SAP Center. Two teams that, two franchises that don't like each other. Fast-paced hockey. A lot of hitting on the boards and stuff like that. A lot of fights, it was so much fun to watch. And I think that, I would say this: Sharks and Kings will always be the OG rivalry. Sharks go Knights, obviously, like that's getting up there, but a Sharks Kings game, I mean, you can never go wrong with that. But to go to let's talk about the game itself now. You look at it, right? Macklin Celebrini, I think, had a down game in this game. Like, I was celebrating Macklin Celebrini the other day when he had not one, not two, not but three goals in the Sharks win. The other night. The last night. Look, he had a down game. He turned the puck over in the neutral zone. That led to a shorthanded goal in which the Sharks were on the power play. Then Celebrini turns it over, and the Kings get a one-on-one versus Askarov, and he gets it in. And then Celebrini had a couple of errant passes that you're just like, what are you doing, Macklin? Like, I love you, Macklin. Don't get me wrong. I love you, Macklin. But what are you doing with that puck when you're on the right side of the ice and you shoot the puck all the way across the ice to the left side? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? To the left zone, as they call it. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you making that pass for? But Celebrini had a down game. Smith, not so good as well. I mean, both of those guys had attempts in the shootout that got deflected and got denied. But you look at the other guys that stepped up. I mean, some of the vets, like Philip Kurashev, I think we got him from Boston. He is tremendous. I mean, such a good veteran young player for the Sharks. Really good goal scorer. I mean, that first goal, I don't know if you guys saw it, but Colin Graf makes a phenomenal pass. I mean, phenomenal pass to get it to Kurashev for the goal. I mean, it's a phenomenal pass. I mean, he threaded that pass in between the defenders to Kurashev, right to him, and he put it like perfectly where he got and scored it in. Colin Graf might be the best passer when it comes to wings in the National Hockey League, and he might be, honestly, the best like the most underrated young player that we have in the National Hockey League right now. I mean, the kid is so good when it comes to like defense. He's really good in terms of killing penalties. His defensive instincts are very good. He's always at the right place, right time. He makes really good passes, and he's always like just around like where he's supposed to be at to win. I mean, when he had that game winner on the road, I mean, he perfectly trailed Macklin Celebrini, knew that the Wild were going to double team Macklin Celebrini and Graf would be wide open. Celebrini with a pass to Graf. Graf makes it in for the goal. But yeah, I've been really impressed. Love watching Colin Graf play. He's one of my favorite players to watch. Dickinson was really good defensively. I know he got hit on the boards a couple of times, but Dickinson was tremendous on defense. Graf with his passing and his defense was great. Kurashev, great ability to score the puck in this game. And then we got to go to the MVP. How about Yaroslav Askarov? I mean, this guy was acquired from the Nashville Predators, high draft pick of the Nashville Predators. Took him some time to really get going, but boy, oh boy, has he got going. And shout out to my guy, Justin Bossman. Justin, what's going on, man? Hope you are doing well. I haven't talk to you in a very long time. Yes, that's right. I love hockey now, so love my Sharks. But you look at Askarov. I mean, the guy is tremendous. I mean, I for sure thought there was a lot of points in that game where the Kings had some really golden opportunities, and you're just holding your breath because you're like, oh shoot, I've seen this movie before where the team is gonna choke and the team is gonna choke and the team is gonna choke. And Askarov just time and time again just deny, an ability to just really play some really good goaltending out there. The Sharks have definitely solved their goaltending right now. Last year was a big weakness. Now it's turned into a strength. And you look at like right now, you see like the team, we can score. We're slowly learning how to defend. And also now our goalies are not choking. We're actually like guarding well on defense. Like it's really tremendous to watch right now. You see this team right now. They started off 0-4 and 2. They were when I went last year, they were 0-10 to start the season. This year, throughout 18 or 21 games, they're 10-8-2, 2 games over 500. My goal this year, realistically, was to get to 500. Let's get to 500. Let's make a threat for the playoffs. But if we're not in that, if we're not in the playoffs, fine by me. But let's get to 500, right? That's the next step. And they're slowly starting to take the next step. And people are noticing now. They're noticing. By the way, it was Dellandrea that scored the second goal on that pass from Graf. It wasn't Philip Kurashev. Kurashev scored the goal, that the ultimate game winner in the shootout. So shout out to Kurashev because that was some nifty move that he put left, right, and then bam. Like when the goalie thought he was going to the right, he hits it to the left into the net for the goal. Dellandrea comes back. He plays a big vital part in the game for the Sharks. But, I also want to give a shout out to Tyler Toffoli for searing off a couple of defenders a lot of the times in that game to be able to get the puck in position for the Sharks to score. Look, the Sharks can score. We know that. It's all about can they defend? Can they defend? And when you're a young guy, it's hard for you to defend. And so when you look at what's going on right now, like, the Anaheim Ducks, I got to tell you, look, I've been very impressed by them. The Sharks are kind of like mirroring the trajectory of the Anaheim Ducks, where it's like long rebuild, but you get all the young talent now. Sure, it takes some time for them to get their feet under them, but you look at what's going on right now. Anaheim last year, did they make the playoffs? No, but they had a 500 record. They were a threat to get into the playoffs. They played some really good hockey. It was a good change of pace for what has been going on in Anaheim. And then this year they're in the hunt for the division. And you look at the Sharks right now, like they're kind of on that same place where it's like last year you had the young guys, but they had to get their feet wet. And this year, get to 500. They're making a run for the playoffs. Are they going to get in? I don't know, but they're at least making hockey fun again in the Bay Area. And I want to say this, man. Shout out to Macklin Celebrini. That guy, you talk about the face of Bay Area sports. That guy is going to be the face of Bay Area sports one day. Like the Bay Area, we're blessed with so many great sports athletes, Steph Curry, Brock Purdy, and those guys. But Macklin Celebrini, this guy's going to be a legend in the NHL, and he's just so fun to watch. But I think what really I take away from him that, you know, it's so great is the leadership. I mean, you talk about every game, you see him on the ice, whether it's a good play, a bad play, whatever. He's the last one to leave the ice after a period ends. He's always out there dapping his teammates up. I mean, that's leadership right there. That's what you want to see from your franchise player. And so, you know, shout out to him. He's made the hockey fun in the Bay again. He's saved hockey in the Bay. Like I said that before many times. He's also, you know, as fans are coming back. I mean, you know, before attendance was like 10,000 maybe, but now it's like back to 16,000, and that's for a Tuesday night game. And so the tank is roaring again. Fans are coming back. Fans can see the joy, the you know, the fun that this team is having right now. And so, yeah, it's been fun to watch the Sharks this year. You know, it's been a lot of fun, and can't wait to go to the game on next Monday. Not this week Monday, but next Monday, December the 1st, to kick off December with my 20th game, 2-0 golden milestone, y'all. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. Can't wait. But Sharks are in the race right now. We'll see how long that lasts, but it's just so good. It's so refreshing to see winning hockey finally. My guy Justin Bossman says, who's your team to win it all? I mean, I want to say Edmonton because I really want to see them break through finally, but they've started off slow, but we know they're gonna get back. But I think that for me, I'm gonna go with. I mean, you can't bet against Florida, even though they've started off bad. But I like Chicago, what they're doing right now. Detroit, I think they're in a really good spot. But yeah, I'm gonna probably say Edmonton. Really hope they do it. Ah, shoot. First of all, how did you get the link? I can't even see you. Are you even on stage? I don't think Callan's on the stage.
You literally said that I was full of shit for telling you to have patience with your hockey team.
Where are you? I don't see you.
Doesn't matter. I can see you.
Am I the only one on the screen on your end, or is it
no?
You?
Are you done? Are you done shitting on me for telling you to have patience?
I am done. No, look. I normally don't do this, but I gotta come on here and do this, and I want to look you in the face and do this. Callan, I know we did the hockey show together before the season started, the preview show.
Get to it and stop wasting my time, Dan.
I want to give you credit. You were right when it comes to having patience, and I know I don't have I don't have a lot of patience and stuff like that. But you were right in that aspect. You said, let's take baby steps, you know, let's not go forward right away. I got to give you credit and love for that. You said that we needed to have patience. Let Mike Grier, I think that was your exact words, let Mike Grier build this thing up. And I don't know if the rebuild is complete yet, but you were right about that. And I got to give you credit. I have had so much fun watching games. So much fun seeing the young talent gel.
That's fine and dandy. Now quit being a damn idiot to me and actually respect me because I know hockey more than you.
But do you have any
that hard to do?
It's not, but I'm slowly learning. I am slowly learning.
Quit turning off your camera and freaking face me and quit laughing in my face, Isaiah.
You were right. I got to give you a lot of credit for that. I should have been more patient with Askarov. I mean, I was ragging on him. You should have
been patient after the first two games because it's an 82-game season.
Yes.
So
You're right.
once again, learn to respect me for once. And my sport of 25 years and 730 games.
You were right. I gotta give you credit for that. You were right for that.
Then frickin' start respecting me for once.
Do you have any opinion, by the way, on the Sharks Kings game from last night? I don't even know if you even watched that game.
No, because I'm still doing work for a network that you got fired from for sexually harassing somebody because you were drunk.
All right. Thanks, Callan, for your thoughts. I don't know if you're still. Oh, you're still in here. Never mind. God, I hate this stupid mirror screen. Go ahead.
That sounds like a personal problem. A workman doesn't blame his tools. Now start respecting me when it comes to hockey for once, you nimwit.
But let's talk about the Chum Bucket. I need to give a review on the Chum Bucket, y'all. Y'all been asking for this for quite some time now. Okay. I got the Chum Bucket last night. It was shout out to Callan who brought that to my attention. I think game number 2, when he put in the messages that I need to get it. Isaiah, you got to get it and you got to give a review on it. Okay. I tried to give a review of the game yesterday, but there was just a lot of things going on. If you guys haven't seen the photo yet of what the Chum Bucket is, it's essentially a large popcorn with teal syrup, some red syrup, and frozen dried strawberries, as well as Pop-Tarts in the mix, and some Sharks gummy candies as well. I think I have a picture of it, but let me just pull it up from last night. It was funny because I was introducing the Chum Bucket last night in a video, and literally the Sharks scored a goal when I was introducing it. So guess it was time for me to get the Chum Bucket. But this is the Chum Bucket, ladies and gentlemen. As I wait for the picture to load. But yeah, this was the Chum Bucket.
The famous food at SAP Center, brand new starting this year. You got the Pop-Tart bits, you got the strawberries, you got the popcorn with the drizzle. We're gonna try it now, man. Here at the Sharks game.
Hey, Chum Bucket.
Chum Bucket, baby. Chum Bucket.
That was a Chum Bucket, y'all. It honestly, my review on it, 1 through 10, I probably got to give it a 4. And I hate to say it because that's an item I wanted to love, but you guys know me. I got to be honest, right? So I got to be honest, and so I got to give it a 4. It was not that great. It cost only $13. So, I mean, if you want to have like a sweet, sweet dinner, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. But let me see if I have that picture loaded up yet. But yeah, it was a 4, honestly. Like, there you go. Look at that. So you got butter popcorn, you got Pop-Tart bits, you got frozen strawberries, dried frozen strawberries, and you've got these Sharks gummy candies that are just all around it, and then it's like drizzled with teal syrup. I mean, it's sweet and it's sort of savory, but what I didn't like was the drizzle made the top of the popcorn very, very soggy, and it would get into your hands and make it like very sticky. And then like I thought, look, the Pop-Tart was like, I felt like very, very like unnecessary to add. It made it like, you had the syrup, you got the frozen strawberries already. First of all, the frozen dried strawberries didn't even taste like, you didn't really taste it much. Like when you bit into it, some of it was kind of like soft and soggy, which was disgusting. Like it had been sitting around there for a while. But also like you couldn't really taste the flavor. Like I didn't really taste like strawberry flavor. I bit into it and I was like, ugh. They're like, this just tastes like nothing, honestly. But the Pop-Tart, look, I like Pop-Tart. Not a big fan, but I do like it. but I thought the Pop Tart was unnecessary. It was already sweet enough, and you made it even more sweet, which was kind of hard to eat because the Pop Tarts were big pieces. It wasn't like little bits and pieces of it, but it was big pieces with the Pop Tart. So it was hard to like get a bunch in your hand. Either you had to choose between the Pop Tart or the popcorn at one bite. So it was kind of hard to eat, but the strawberries were kind of flavorless. The drizzle made it kind of soggy, and then like the Pop Tarts just made it so sweet, and like I was gasping for water all the time because it was so sweet. You could definitely eat this for a meal. Like the popcorn itself was great, but I think if you take out the Pop Tart or if you take out the drizzle, like I think I would have probably liked it a lot better. I think one ingredient needs to like be out of it. But maybe if they added some chocolate, I think I would be milk chocolate. I think I would love it a lot more, but not really a big fan of it. Definitely gonna get this just once and that's it. If you like it as a meal, this is $13. It can fill you up. So that's my honest opinion of the Chum Bucket. Let's move away from hockey because I did say I know we're going to spend majority of this on Sharks post game, but we're also going to talk about the Texas Rangers. And today was Major League Baseball's non-tender deadline. A lot of players got tendered a contract. A lot of players got non-tendered a contract. Adolis Garcia and Jonah Heim, as you guys know, I'm a big Texas Rangers fan. The Texas Rangers non-tendered Jonah Heim and Adolis Garcia contracts. Josh Sborz, the guy that threw the final pitch in the World Series when the Rangers won it, he also got non-tendered. Jacob Webb also got non-tendered as well. My thoughts on it is, look, it's unfortunate because those guys were integral parts of the Rangers winning the World Series in 2023. You're always going to remember them for what they did, especially Adolis Garcia against the Astros. I mean, every time he came to the plate, it was like, damn, he's going to hit a home run or he's going to do something magical. But I mean, after that, it's like it's kind of like those guys are kind of like a microcosm of what has happened to the Rangers, and that is that like they won in 2023. They played really, really well. They're legendary. They will always be legendary figures in Texas Rangers baseball history, but they just fell off after 2023. And, now it's a big transition. I mean, Bochy's gone now. Mike Maddox is gone. Skip Schumacher is in now. We are going to lose Garcia. We're going to lose Heim. Sadly, we tried 2 years running back and then tried another year and just didn't work out. And now it's a big transition time in Texas. For me, I'm not really that sad that Jonah Heim is gone. I mean, I appreciate what he did in 2023, but the guy was, he just had one good year at the plate, and that was 2023. And then the rest, he was just not really good. And when he came up to the plate, it just seemed like he was an automatic out. And Adolis Garcia is kind of the same thing where he struggled. I mean, he was much better this year, but last year or 2024 was definitely a massive struggle for him. So, for Adolis, I still think he has got some left. Maybe a change of scenery would help him. I could see him in San Francisco, honestly, because of Bruce Bochy, who's an advisor there with the Giants now. Maybe with the A's. I know Sacramento, smaller ballpark, a lot of home runs get hit there. Maybe he can go there and rejuvenate his career. Maybe New York with the Yanks. If they lose Bellinger, I could definitely see that. But it's definitely a massive transition time in Texas. Let me say this. There's a bunch of fan bases out there that are bitching and crying about how, my team has not won in forever. My team is not, my team is getting sold. My team has never, ever, ever, ever won. And to that I say this. Oh, boo-hoo. Don't ever, ever, ever come at me for that crap again. Okay, my team won the World Series in 2023. I bet on them. They won the World Series, won my $50. And guess what? You know the problem with the Rangers now is they have an owner that has consistently given out big contracts, have consistently poured money into winning. And guess what? They won the World Series, and it seems like their owner is like the rest of the team. He's just like, oh, we won the ring. We good. We don't care anymore. You're cutting payroll. Why are you cutting payroll? You literally, for the past 15 years, have been one of the most active teams in terms of free agency and trades. And now you're cutting money because you won a ring? Like, what are you doing, man? Like, what are you doing? The Rangers could have been a dynasty, bro. They could have been a team that were like the Astros that just won and won and won and were always there. We had a young group, a young up-and-coming group of stars, Corey Seager, Marcus Semien, and all those guys. But now you cut payroll? Like, what are you doing? Where's the aggressiveness? We could have gotten Shohei with the aggressiveness, but no, you decided to cut payroll. And this is what I hate about it. It's like, why are you so just happy with just one championship? Don't you want more than one championship? And now you're going to act like the Oakland A's. Like, I'm just so frustrated. I'm so disgusted with what the Rangers are doing with ownership. Yes, I met the owner, I know, but I'm just disgusted. I'm still disgusted with what the Rangers owner has done in Texas, and it's just not good. And I know I'm like not a big fan of Heim. Heim needed to go, but I mean, like, you're seeing it across the board. Like Garcia, I probably would have kept him for one more year just to try to see if he can bounce back, but I mean, there's talks that they might trade Corey Seager. Like, if they trade Corey Seager, I would be absolutely devastated. Like, he's the heart and soul of your team. He's a hero. He's gonna have a statue one day in Arlington, Texas. Like, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Like, why are we trying to rebuild when we have a team that's come close to the playoffs every year? All you just got to do is spend a little bit more money, and you're gonna be able to win. Not only win, and look at our division. The Mariners are still here. Yeah, so what? But guess what? The Astros are fading. And then the rest of the division is crap. Like, what are you doing, Texas? Like, you have a chance to have a stranglehold in the division for years to come and be a consistent winner. But you decided after winning one championship, oh, I've had enough and we're good. So it's ridiculous, man. And Evaldi too. Like, Evaldi, like, is thank you, Justin. Evaldi is a guy that, you definitely got to keep. I know you have DeGrom. There's been talks they might chop DeGrom, which is so ridiculous. But I like the direction that Skip Schumacher. I like that hire because he brings in a fresh voice, younger voice. I think that's what this club kind of needed. But if I'm the Rangers, honestly, my first call this offseason is to the Baltimore Orioles and say, hey, how much do we have to give up to trade for Adley Rutschman? It's a not known secret. I mean, it's a known secret that it's a well-known secret that Adley Rutschman, probably doesn't have a future in Baltimore. Like, he would be the perfect fit for the Rangers, and his bat would play tremendously in Texas. He's an RBI machine. He's a guy that, like I said, he's not the future of Baltimore. They have Samuel Bastello there now. And you definitely got to move him, or you're going to have to play him at first or DH. I think you have a first baseman already. So I think Adley's future in Baltimore is numbered. I would definitely like to see him in Texas. He could be that long-term catcher that the Rangers have been lacking for quite some time now. So I definitely want to see that for the Rangers. I want to see them go get Adley Rutschman. I think he would be a superstar for the Rangers. Like, he would fit, young player, fit into what this team needs. They're trying to go younger. He'll fit with the core of Evan Carter and Wyatt Langford. So I would love to see that that fit for Texas. So those are my thoughts on that. Let's quickly go into the NFL because I do have to go back to work in a little bit. But let's quickly get into some with the the NFL is coming up. We've got a lot of games going on right now. Or a lot of things going on. But let me give you my the pick-up for week number, what week is it? Week number 12 of the NFL season. All right, let's start. We got the Colts at the Chiefs. I'm gonna go with, this is tough. Chiefs defense has been playing pretty good, but I don't believe in the Chiefs offensive weapons. They haven't really done much recently. I'm gonna go with,
in Kansas City too. I hate picking the Chiefs, but I got to do it. I think KC wins in a close one. Seahawks, Titans, it's in Tennessee. Seattle, Sam Darnold's, had a 4 interception game last time. They're trying to bounce back. I'm actually going to go with the upset here. West Coast teams don't travel well to the East Coast. Early start. So I'm gonna go with the Titans in an upset here. The Vikings at Packers. Look, Vikings are struggling right now. Green Bay, the Green Bay Packers, Michael Parsons is wrecking havoc. It's in Green Bay. It might snow in this game. I'm going to go with the Packers to win this game over the Vikings. Jets and Ravens. Look, Lamar's healthy. He's back. He's lighting it up. The Jets are the Jets. They suck. Gonna go with the Ravens to win this game. I don't think it's gonna be close. Giants, Lions. Look, Detroit's offense is inconsistent. I've said it that I think their window is closed, but I'm gonna go with the Lions. The Giants, they suck. I mean, my God, you can't even pick them to beat the Jets, let alone pick them to beat the Lions. Steelers and Bears. If Aaron Rodgers plays in this game, I'm going to go with the Pittsburgh Steelers. If it's Mason Rudolph, I'm going to go with the Bears. Bears have been playing pretty well as of late. Shout out to Ben Johnson for what he's done in Chicago. Patriots, Bengals. Joe Burrow's not expected to play in that game. Even if he did, I'm going to go with the Patriots anyways because I think New England's got the better defense. New England is dominant in the line of scrimmage, so I think they'll be able to wreak havoc on whoever's the quarterback for Cincinnati. Browns, Raiders, as we go towards the 4 p.m. slate, Browns, Raiders. I'm going to go with this is tough. Browns are starting Shador. Raiders, Geno. I'm not a big believer in Geno. I think the Raiders defense is not that good outside of Crosby. I think Shador is going to light up the Raiders on this Sunday. So I'm going to go with the Browns to win that game. Jaguars and Cardinals. Arizona is a mess right now. Their defense sucks. They should honestly play Keaton Slovis in this game. I think they would be better. But I'm going to go with the Jags. I think the Jags light up the Cards in this game. Eagles, Cowboys. Give me Dallas. I'm going to go with Dallas. I think their offense is really good. It's a battle of good offense versus good defense. But it's in Dallas. I'm going to go with the home team with the advantage here. Falcons and Saints, two teams that are kind of in the bottom. Going with the Saints, actually. The Saints, look, I like what Tyler Show's done for New Orleans, how he's played. I'm going to go with the Saints. And then Sunday Night Football, we got Buccaneers and Rams. That's going to be a fun game. I'm going to go with the Bucs. I think their offense in a shootout, but I'm going to go with Tampa. And then Panthers and Niners. Look, Bryce Young's playing good. Shout out to him. He's playing really good football. It's in San Francisco. I think San Francisco is better all across the board. So I'm going to go with San Francisco to win this game. But guys, thank you for tuning in to another edition of, I guess you can call it the Midnight Express, Sports Weekly, whatever. But thank you for tuning in. I got to get back to work. Happy Friday now, y'all. Hope all of you guys have a great rest of your Friday and enjoy this great weekend of college football and also NFL. And we're gonna do a Thanksgiving special, by the way, on Sunday or on Monday. So make sure you guys tune in for that. But until then, guys, stay safe, stay healthy. Thankful for y'all, and we'll see you guys all maybe tomorrow night. If the Sharks win, hey, we're doing another post-game show. But until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you guys again soon. Have a great night, everybody.
It comes down to this. If LA makes it, they tie it. If LA misses, we win. Come on. Yeah! Sharks win! Sharks win! LC! Another goal! Let's go! Sharks win! Sharks win! Sharks beat